Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few leaks to go over for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, potential typings of Paradox Suicune. We've got some nerfs as well for the coin Pokemon, plenty of stuff to talk about today. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on the latest leaks, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, we have two threads to go over by Soul Silver Art. The first one is talking about new Pokemon forms, the new coin Pokemon nerf, and then the next thread is talking about Paradox Suicune and the potential typings and stuff like that. So all of these tweets were from Riddler-Ku, as usual. I don't know where Kak has gone, he's just simply vanished off the face of the earth. But either way, the first part of this tweet is Soul Silver Art saying, Ku updates over the past few days. You may have missed this too. Looks like a food Pokemon could also get forms. I hope there's more surprises like this too before it's all over. So originally Riddler-Ku posted saying parrot, mice, TLJJ, dolphin, boxers, regional ox, pig, engine, and coin, and all of those Pokemon listed were basically getting multiple forms. So like the parrot Pokemon that we saw on the mini-map, that's getting multiple forms. The mice we saw on the mini-map, that's getting multiple forms. The dolphins obviously getting forms. The ox is Tauros, that's getting forms. The pig, we know once it evolves it has like a big gender difference, like whether it's a male or a female, so those are different forms. The engine Pokemon obviously has forms, we've seen that in trailers. And then the coin Pokemon also apparently also has a form. And then another way to look at the last line, buy can sell. And then he also goes on to say, and food, I missed it. So a food Pokemon, which I'm trying to think off the top of my head, I can't remember any food Pokemon from the leaks. Apparently that has multiple forms as well. So yeah, I'm not sure out of all the leaked Pokemon that would be food. But either way, apparently there is also a food Pokemon that is getting multiple forms as well. So they've really kind of like hammered home with the multiple forms in these games. So that's going to be really, really interesting. Really excited to see how like you get all these different forms and stuff. Like I'm quite excited to see the coin Pokemon obviously, but also like the dolphin, the parrot I think, and the mice are also going to be quite interesting. The next one is talking about this. So Riddler-Ku basically, he posted about like this MH thing, and how it was in terms of like something to do with like new Pokemon items and stuff. And then basically we had H Sinhung saying MH is a new item or an old item with a new effect, and basically Riddler-Ku said new. So MH meant new item. So we were all kind of wondering what this new MH was. So there was this update. I still think our theory is spot on, but it looks like MH wasn't max happiness. So a lot of people thought that MH it meant like max happiness, and it could have been like some sort of item to increase friendship even easier than like a Soothe Bell and stuff. But it's just a new item. Could be one we've never heard of, or it could just be Mirror Herb. I don't know. Either way, if your Pokemon are holding MH in a picnic, it's getting thrown in the mix. So yeah, this new item MH apparently in a picnic situation, it sort of, I guess, kind of activates and something happens. So maybe it's with like breeding or something like that, or it could just simply be Mirror Herb, which of course was revealed with like the Cyclozar trailer, which is another item which allows the holder to mirror an opponent's stat increases and boost its own stats, but only once. So obviously if a Pokemon uses Belly Drum and then you come in with your Pokemon with Mirror Herb, it'll copy the +6 attack, but obviously won't lower your health. So yeah, it could just be Mirror Herb, because obviously that is something that starts with MH, or it could simply be something that is used for like picnic breeding and stuff like that. And then finishing things off, we also have a nerf to the coin Pokemon. So originally the coin Pokemon, once it evolves, it basically got a, well, Riddler-Ku here says the Pokemon is OP, talking about the coin Pokemon evolution, with a powerful new ability and a crazy high power signature move without any negative effect. And I think he also said it was like something like 150 base power. So the coin Pokemon is getting a really, really good ability and then a crazy high power signature move without any negative effect. So usually like 150 base power moves, they either like do recoil damage, or you lose like stats in a certain thing. So like you might lower your special attack or your physical attack or something like that, or your defenses. But this was a move with no negative effect and it was really high power. However, though, now apparently it has been nerfed. So I think the guys at Pokemon were like, alright, this might be a little bit too busted, let's nerf this. So they are obviously still kind of adapting things behind the scenes. This like recent, so Riddler-Ku obviously came out and said, you know, well, the nerf has been confirmed. the signature move nerf, and he says yes. So it's nothing to do with the ability. Apparently the ability is still busted, but the crazy high power signature damaging move with no negative effect has been nerfed. So in my opinion, it probably does less damage, or it does now have a negative effect, whether that is recoil damage or it does lower like a stat or something. We have Riddler Soul Silver saying, lastly, it also seems that the coin Pokemon's crazy OP move has been nerfed before release, so it's still strong, but probably not without any penalties. Just as a disclaimer, little things could have changed from earlier builds, so either earlier Kaka or Ku into info like this could be updated. So obviously Kaka came out with a lot of information quite a while ago now, and has got things wrong. You know, we've seen that. I think he said certain Pokemon weren't in the game. I think he said that like Applin wasn't in the game, which now has been confirmed to be in the game. I think another Pokemon as well, and then a few other bits and bobs as well. He obviously got a lot of stuff right as well, and he gave leaked images and stuff, but they could have easily changed little bits and bobs about the game like this before the obviously big game comes out. So that's that thread. The next thread to take a look at is about Paradox Suicune. So Paradox Suicune is supposed to be a Pokemon Scarlet exclusive Pokemon coming out in the DLC. And then obviously Pokemon Violet gets Virizion, and it's supposed to be, you know, Suicune for Scarlet, Virizion for Violet, SV kind of thing. So that's why they chose those Pokemon, I'm guessing anyway. Either way, PS equals Suicune, so what's its type? So we had Riddler Q saying, want to know PS type, it's not deaf, if you solve, you know. So Paradox Suicune equals Suicune, so what's its type? I think everyone is looking at depth here wrong. I think Q just means it's not deep, like the meaning isn't deep, which means it probably keeps its original typing. If it has a second type, well, what else isn't deep about Suicune? I'm pretty sure it's gonna have a second type. We've already got confirmation that every Paradox Pokemon is a dual type, and Suicune is just a water type, so it will gain another typing, and now we just kind of have to guess what that is going to be. So yeah, we have Soul Silver carrying on this thread saying, what are Suicune's origins? Is it a dog? Is it a leopard? Is it a cheetah? Is it a Kirin? Can any of these design inspirations translate into types? A Kirin is the most interesting one because Suicune isn't exactly that, but maybe Game Freak would want to go deeper into its Kirin origins and design. So obviously, what is Suicune based on? Suicune is believed to be based on the Kirin, a legendary beast which is a mix of a dragon, deer, big cats, and unicorns. So this typing could have anything to do with dragons, deers, big cats, and unicorns. So obviously dragon, the dragon typing. A deer, I guess maybe grass because of like deerling, Swordsbug, stuff like that. Big cat, I'm not really too sure. And then unicorn, potentially fairy. So yeah, Paradox Suicune could be water dragon, water fairy, water grass, or something like that. You know, if my theory is correct, I'm thinking some combo of these types, so water, fighting, dragon, or flying, or fairy. I could be wrong, but I think I know which one I'm going with. What do you think? So yeah, potentially that could be the typing of Paradox Suicune. It's definitely going to be dual type because all Paradox forms are. Same as Virizion as well, but Virizion is already a dual type, but obviously Suicune isn't, so that's why Suicune's going to get a typing. For me, I think Water Fairy would be pretty cool for Suicune. I think I could see that most likely. But yeah, Water Dragon would still also be pretty cool. I mean, we've obviously got Kingdra and stuff that's like Water Dragon, which was a pretty cool typing, to be fair. It's only weak to Dragon and Fairy off the top of my head, so... yeah, quite a nice typing there, not many weaknesses. Also, obviously, if it's Fairy, it has the immunity and stuff. So, either way, some pretty cool typings for Paradox Suicune. So, finishing things off, I do want to quickly go over this. Now, this isn't any leaked information, but it's just kind of going over how many Pokemon we've actually been revealed so far. So, PLDH tweeted this out after the Greavard reveal, saying, with Greavard's reveal, we're at 20 Pokemon that have been officially revealed for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, or 19 Pokemon in one regional. So, that... at this point in time is like the least amount of Pokemon we've ever been kind of that have been revealed before the game comes out. Now obviously next week is very likely to be like a big trailer where a few Pokemon could get revealed for that. Yeah, at this point they've not really given us a lot of information, and like I say, that if you've not been following leaks, there's like Paradox Pokemon that are yet to be revealed. You know, you got a ton of other like legendaries and stuff to show, but either way, we have Soul Silver saying 26, maybe 27 if you count the teased Pokemon in official trailers. So obviously the Mice, the Parrot, the Rock House, the Engine, the Armarousian, the Ceruledge Baby, the Coin Bug, those are all Pokemon that have also not been revealed, but they've kind of been hidden in trailers. So there's a few more Pokemon that obviously we know about. We just don't really know any information about, obviously, apart from like leaks and stuff. Like all those Pokemon we knew were kind of coming out because of leaks, but if you weren't covering leaks, well, if you weren't following leaks, should I say, these are all obviously brand new Pokemon. Getting to my personal preferred 30 Mons revealed. If we get another 2 next week before the data mine life is good. Again, a lot of people are still expecting the data mine next weekend. That's kind of an idea of what people have got. I don't know if it's more likely to be in the weekend or like during the week. I'm not really sure with like how game distribution is and stuff, but either way, it seems like end of next week, early week after could be the time that we do see data mines. But of course, next week we're expecting a big trailer as well. So honestly, from starting from next week, I think it's literally massive Scarlet and Violet news just getting thrown in our faces. But either way, it's exciting. It's going to be exciting to see what like the next trailer is going to happen and everything like that. Anyway, though, that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. It's trying to hit 500 likes. It does really help out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on the latest leaks for Scarlet and Violet. Do you think we're going to have a food Pokemon with multiple forms? It makes sense because of the whole kind of like food situation going on with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You know, orange and grapes. There's a lot of kind of characters being named after food and stuff in like different languages, so it kind of makes sense. And also, what are your thoughts on the nerf for the coin Pokemon's move, and also what do you think the typing of Paradox Suicune is going to be? It's everything from me though. Make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell, and until next time, peace.